Hello, this is Eileen, the environmental educator. Today is December 7th, 2021, and I am the environmental 911 call the world needs. It's just no environmental voices have allowed solutions since November 93, so they're all still screaming for them, and I still am the unknown something that will somehow finally achieve what they've all proven they can't, but I'm still not achieving because they won't allow solutions. And one of those solutions right here, this is what the world needs. Number 5 here is hemp, which can and needs to be used for everything. And right here, this is Britannica.com, and we can see about hemp, the description. Let's just get down to the uses. Right here, it's strong and durable. Can be used for cordage, twine, yarn, rope, cable string, sponges, burlap, canvas, and textiles. It can make shoes. It can make bioplastics. Hempcrete as a building material. It's used in paper making and an alternative to fiberglass, insulation in buildings, and it is edible. It can be used for medicine. People make beverages out of them. It can be used for everything. And right here, Wikipedia. Yeah, I know, Wikipedia. Okay, but you know what? Everybody goes to it, and you use it on high level, and it backs up, high level, the same things that Britannica just said. Its uses are just off the chart. America could be leading the hemp revolution, but how would we make that happen? Well, first, what you do is you legalize it, which Trump did in December of 2018. And everybody can say what they want about Trump, but it's all propaganda out there. Oh my God, he took us out of the Paris Accord. Oh my God, a treaty that would do nothing, an agreement that would do nothing, produce the exact same negative results that every other global agreement has done for decades, and Trump took us out of it. And actually, there was a lot of really negative things in it that would be consequences and burdens to America, but it was a good thing he took us out of that. But oh my God, he's so horrible. No, he's not. No, he's not. People that are criticizing it won't allow real solutions. But Trump signed this bill here, and but it's funny, even though I've asked him to have the Make Hemp Happen campaign, and because it can be used for everything. It says that Trump didn't take up McConnell's offer to use a hemp pen to sign the bill. I wish he had. I wish that his White House would have had the Make Hemp Happen campaign and had America leading the world. Isn't that what America used to do? Is lead the world, and we could. I've been asking people to do it for a long time now. Forbes even got in on it. They expect cannabis companies expect growth after Trump legalizes hemp, but it's not enough growth. This industry needs to just blossom. Just there's a word that I don't want to use, explode. Just that it just needs to take over. And I asked the Chamber of Commerce. This is my first email. It's a little small, so I could get it back, get it all together here. But they thanked me. She's working on a contact for me. She'll be in touch. So I'm like, hey, this is what we got to do. America could leave. This is to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, okay? And then she did get me in touch with Chuck, Chaitovitz, the Vice President of Environmental Affairs, and yep, he would be pleased to connect and explore my interests, at my convenience. And I mean, it happened pretty fast. Believe me, you don't get a response. It's 28 years. People don't go, oh yeah, please come in and talk. Okay, so I was like, oh, okay. So we decided on 2 p.m. and this was I sent this after we met, and I'm like, look it, we can do all of this. You know, we can get everybody all the businesses environmentally educated easily just by simply sending out a mass emailing, telling their businesses to, you know, have their workers go to environmental educator website, get educated, get environmentally literate. We could have conference calls with business leaders so they can understand how much better their companies can do. We can get packaging and manufacturing and bulk stores. You know, the hotel industry, they need to update all industries need to update their operations. Insurance companies, let's get them on a conference call. You know, stadiums, reusable stadiums. How long have I been trying to get that done? That's a whole separate video. You know, we can start the Make Hemp Happen campaign. Get hemp producers, processors, you know. I live near MSU, Montana State University in Bozeman, and they won't lead with, you know, concessions, reusable concessions, or, you know, getting their students and then other students literate and everything else. But, you know, they have an agriculture department. You know, kids come to school to learn how to farm. That they could, and then they have a whole business department. The two could work together to get, you know, grow the hemp, then get it going into business, into everything. But, well, you know, will MSU lead? No. No, 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 no. That's a separate video too. You know, so this is, you know, what I sent him after the meeting. And then at the end of the meeting, he had said to me, you know, I wish I taped it, but I was stupid. I didn't. I said, you know, because he said, you know, I want to circle back. And I was like, oh, okay, good. Because I want to go forward. Anyways, you know, I said, oh, you know, I'm wondering how long circling back takes. And he just said, oh, thanks for reaching out. I enjoyed the conversation. I'm like, well, that's nice, but where from here? I'd like to go forward. The world needs that. I enjoyed the conversation, doesn't mention anything in the future, and that has been the end of it. So the U.S. Chamber of Commerce also won't allow solutions. They won't allow America. They are preventing America from leading the hemp revolution. But you know what? What else can hemp do? Well, you know what? Henry Ford had a car that was built out of and ran on hemp 80 years ago. And I just searched it today before I did this because I've read about it before. And here's a new article. It came out November 22nd, 2021. And there's some interesting things here. It says that it was made entirely of hemp-based plastic and had an engine built to run on hemp fuel. It was lightweight. It was like 1,000 pounds less than a steel car, and it started in World War II when steel was, you know, private industry couldn't get it because it was all being diverted to war efforts. So Henry came up with this, and he made a car. Nothing really ever came of it, but he did prove that it was possible. And now this article ends, the future of the cars. There's a guy down in Florida, Bruce Michael Dietzen of Florida, decided to build a hemp vehicle. He did it, a Mazda. He made the panels of a Mazda without steel, instead relying on hemp, and used 3-ply hemp fabric coated in resin. Yeah, and let me see here. So it doesn't say what he fuels it on, but it says the development of hemp-based plastics and fuels, there is potential to revolutionize modern-day transportation. So it goes without question that the environmental impact of hemp is far greater than fossil fuels. And that's positive impact, you know. This just, it's so easy to happen. It just needs someone to lead. And The White House won't, Biden won't, Barack wouldn't. I mean, what Barack did to me when he was president, that's a whole nother video in itself. But this is what the world needs, and somebody's got to lead with it. And right now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Patrick Bet, David Bet Patrick, David Patrick Bet. I always get the three names, but he's like Valuetainment, and he's this entrepreneur, and he's building his station. He's going on a break for 3 months. I just saw a video, and he wants to lead, man. He's building bigger and better, and they're gonna have shows on a new platform. And I'm like, the environmental educator needs to be one, because somebody's got to get things going, and nobody from the inside will. Nobody. Nobody. You can't get anybody to lead, and you can't get anybody to care. Maybe he will, but hemp is absolutely one of the things that needs to happen, and it's really sad that America just won't take the lead, but um, America's not leading in anything except falling further and further down these days, which hemp could be a rebound to, and it really needs to be. So it can be used for everything, guys. If you see some hemp clothes, but I have some hemp clothes. They're fun. They're soft. It just feels good, and it's definitely a lot better than oil and plastics. It's natural, and it can be and needs to be used for everything. And we got to get people that will finally let real solutions get implemented. So stay tuned and have a good day or night. See you soon.